Morning everyone, welcome at the Clear Lighting booth and please join us on the presentation of the project sharing by Unlimited. I'm Mark Stekelenburg, Sales Manager at Unlimited Lighting Solutions, the Benelux sales representative of the Clear Lighting products. What we want to show you today is the advantage of our project-based engineering and how we apply the products, which considerations we take into account when engineering a project and which advantages this gives us. When looking at different application areas, we can mainly see that the indoor, outdoor and underwater applications are very diverse ranges of applications. In this case, for example, indoor may require very different products, from single color, very straightforward, to very extensive color enhanced applications. Outdoor, for example, we have to take into consideration UV radiation, dirt, moisture, water ingress, and take all of these factors into account when engineering a project to make sure that the product will last for many, many years of use. On the water applications, of course, when continuously being applied on the water, but also the use of chemicals like chloride, chlorine, salt water spray near coast areas, we have to make sure that the products are capable of handling these circumstances. You might think these are the main considerations we take into account, but for also very specific applications like in-ground lighting, for example, many new factors besides the outdoor application factors we have to take into account. In this case, the drivability over the products, they have to last when a car is driving over, but also after many years of use, we want to make sure the fixture still looks in good condition, and this we do by using high quality products, but also modular system to make sure that after many, many years of embedding the products into the ground, the products can be revised and look as new again after maybe 10 years. Some of the potential application areas which are shown on screen, such as for example a parking garage, you can imagine when cars are driving over, they also potentially may leak some fluids which can potentially damage certain fixtures. In this case, and when developing this kind of fixtures, extensive testing makes sure that the fixtures are capable of handling all of the influences which come in hand when applying this kind of projects. Also outdoor areas, very important that it is safe to touch, that it is reliable and that it can be driven over, touched by children without being damageable, are all of the effects that we take into consideration when developing a product, but also when engineering a project to make sure that all the products meet the needs. Even further expanding, we can actually see that, for example, transportation lighting, like the beautiful blue glow we have on top of the bridge, there are many, many factors we have to take care of. In this case, the working of the materials, the expansion of the bridge, we take into account when engineering this, but also the strong vibrations which we encounter when, for example, heavy traffic drives over the bridge. These products are specially designed and engineered and extremely well tested for these kind of applications, so we can make sure the product is very reliable, lasts for a long time, but also that we have the needed documentation for providing to the client so we can sustain that the products are suitable for the application. In this case, for example, we can mention that on the left side it can be very straightforward, single color, but in this situation, application in a metro station where we also encounter very strong vibrations, but still after many, many years the products last and look exactly the same as mounted. We want to make sure that in this case the lighting designers, the architects and the people who want to be very creative, we can do straightforward projects but also very enhanced, colorful projects. We are capable of providing the tools and providing the knowledge to, in this case, make a sustainable, very attractive looking project without any compromise on durability and reliability, of course. Other very specification or specialized applications are, for example, high humidity, high temperature surroundings, such as saunas, steam cabins, continuous underwater use, but also very extreme conditions like explosion-proof lighting and, for example, the mining industry. This is just to show you how complicated this product engineering can be. But the good thing is that all of these factors, all of the knowledge and technology we apply in these specific areas, we apply across the entire range. So every product is in highly matter, capable of handling underwater circumstances, the strong vibrations as mentioned, and are best-in-class quality products suitable for nearly any kind of application. The main advantage this provides is that all of the products can be applied in many different application areas, providing you one portfolio which can be used nearly everywhere. What we want to guide you through today is the project-based approach that we apply. In this case, in an early stage of engineering, we can help provide the required information for installers, for example. In this case, on the left top hand of the screen where the red lines start, we have been given the fact that the power supplies, the electronics can be mounted only in this location in the project. However, the lights are on the bottom side of this map, and we take into consideration the cable distances that we have to come across and all of the preparations we have to take in ground for removing the cabling or removing them out of sight, of course. In an early stage, we can take the preparations without finding along the way when we want to mount the lights that we have some obstructions along the road that we have to tackle. Better to engineer on forehand than to have to solve the issues on later hand during the project. In this case, if we have the ability of reusing components, for example, these may have been projects where we have cabinets which are already in place. If you want to, if we are able to reuse the products that are already at hand and we can refurbish them, we can reuse the cabling. We can also always take into consideration, recalculate what the possibilities are. In this case, to keep the impact on the infrastructure as low as possible. This also provides with the advantages that the engineering costs are lower, the mounting costs are lower, but also if we can reuse reliable components, it may not even be necessary to replace them. On the right hand, you can see that we took some preparations for hiding the cabling, make waterproof cabling, providing you with a very sustainable and reliable application, in this case in ground. On the right bottom hand, you will see custom-made profiles for embedding into the benches you will see later on, with the result that we can fully flush, mount them into the benches, which is fully touch safe as it is low voltage. People can vandalize it, it is completely hidden, and on later stage, on the left hand, you can see the final result. We have a result which looks like it is meant to be, factory made. It's a fully continuous light, it's safe to touch, hidden cabling with people guessing where all of the power supplies come from. This is the way we want the results to look. In the middle you see a project which we realize in Amsterdam with granite blocks. In this case with the fully embedded contour lighting around, giving additional dimensions to the project. It enhances the architecture. It is a very subtle light effect while still giving an extra dimension to the granite blocks without compromising the architecture of the surroundings and being too obvious. In this case also the power supplies were hidden out of sight, the cabling is hidden out of sight. They were actually, cabling is used in the profiles, so we fully engineered a new profile, we designed it to fully embed it into the surroundings. On the right side another example, wooden benches. Wood obviously works, we have contractions, we have expansion during a period of time when it gets wet, whether it stays dry, if it's cold or if it's warm, of course. These kind of factors such as shrinking, expansion and also the use and the sitting of people touching it is all taken into consideration to make sure this is a reliable project and also during the year no failure occurs. Some of the advantages of optimizing a project shown on screen: it improves reliability because less alternation on location is required. It has an improved lifetime, we need less connectors, less power supplies, and we provide a system which comes with faster installation. Faster installation means, of course, less points of failures and over time lower installation costs, which makes it very attractive to use. In this case, you can see a project which uses chlorine water on the water stairs and fountains. The product is fully capable of handling the chemicals, is fully safe to use in water, and it looks like it's factory made, fully embedded, lies flush with the stairs, and a full end-to-end light effect without any cutting in between. Another main advantage is that all of the products can be made to order. In the left hand you can see, for example, a regular DIY connector that an installer can make onto location. They have to cut the light, they put on the connector, but in our way this is a potential point of failure. What we prefer on the right side is a fully embedded connection, which is fully IP68, rated for indoor use, outdoor use, underwater use, all of the applications you can think of. This allows us to put it into fountains, swimming pools, but also above water applications. It has some advantages. For example, it is still light emitting, it is very compact, and it allows us to make a continuous light effect also when having multiple connections on the longer side. It also comes, in this case, with a 5 years warranty, and for example, in some circumstances, new products we can provide with a 10-year warranty. Within this kind of demanding applications is a unique solution that we can provide. Again, the make to order, the in factory made connections, like in the same project again, you cannot see where the connection cable's from. We have a continuous light effect and it is fully integrated into the granite blocks, not compromising any of the looks, and has an extremely nice looking light effect. To achieve this high level of quality, ClearTech, the developing division within the Clear Lighting company, has several patents that create a product which is best in class, highly reliable with many advantages. Just some to name: more copper is used to make longer running lengths, saving on installation costs, improving product reliability, and allowing for a seamless effect in all of this. What we want to show you here with is that we have products which can be put nearly everywhere, all of the applications without any compromise on the reliability, and we have the technologies to sustain this, to provide the documentation, the information which can actually show this also to the clients. So besides having a very reliable product, this is also a very good sales tool to use in your projects and to convince the customer that we have the best solution for the project. So as a designer or an artist has their palette of colors, we have a palette of tools as well. In this case, showing you different examples of the possibilities we have, ranging from single colors until very extensive and advanced, more colorful, advanced pixel control. Like in the wall just around the corner here, we can have very dynamic lighting. So whether it is very straightforward or very complex, Clear Lighting and the partners are the company to go to help you provide with the tools to generate a project that someone who doesn't want to compromise their creativity wants to achieve. So the result in the projects, as you can tell here, different application areas such as in-ground, above level, in stairways, in handrails, it can all be applied. This may be different products across the portfolio in different dimensions, different power ratings, different colors, but we bring it into one full, unique project. Combining it with the green, in this case only the warm white pictures were taken, but the contour lighting in this case is RGBW, multicolor. This allows us to have colors at events, for example. This is a Dutch-based project we did by our own. So for example, when we have King's Days, this will all be in orange, just to give it a theme. It may look very attractive, it may look very subtle, it may be very colorful, just as the client wants. We can provide a system which can be controlled either by touch control, either by automatic scheduling, just as the customer desires. We can provide also the connectivity of the system they want to use it with. Another application may be where a product is embedded into a full construction. This is a very expensive steel construction, complex to make. We want to make sure we apply reliable products which will last for a very long time. In this case, we do not want to reopen the structure for a very, very long time, to keep it very low maintenance. and still create a very amazing, graceful light effect, just in this case. Also a Dutch-based project at the King's Palace. Paleis het Loo means palace, het Loo, where you can see a different application of the products. So summarizing, the custom configurability together with the knowledge that Clear Lighting and us partners and multiple partners of Clear Lighting can combine you with. We want to make sure that designers have the full freedom of creating whatever they would like, and we provide you with the knowledge and the tools to create it, to realize it, without any compromise on project quality and durability. Then we've come to the end of the presentation. Are there any questions from your side? Gents? Not at all. Then thank you for your attention.